afternoon and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Mark and I'm going to take you for a walk around our 2013 model, but model year 14 spec Holden SV6 wagon this afternoon. Start off at the front of the car. A few things to point out. We've got our daytime running lamps, which became standard in the VF. We've also got colour-coded front parking sensors as well, and the really distinctive chrome grille in the SV6. As we move around to the side of the car now, coming down the driver's side, factory alloy wheels, really good tread on our tyres as well. And the alloy's got a couple of very minor scuff marks on it, but overall presents quite well. Similar to the right-hand rear one, a couple of very minor scratches. We've got colour-coded exterior mirrors and door handles on the car. Looks like it has had tinted windows at some stage as well. But most importantly, paying particular attention to the actual paintwork and its condition is fairly important. As we move around to the tailgate area, a few things to touch on. We'll chat about this shortly. It is an LPG car, this car. We've got colour-coded reverse sensors and reverse camera as well. We'll also touch on that a little bit later also. It does have a tow bar fitted, as you can see, which will give us the ability to tow 1.6 tonne. Now as we move around to the passenger side of the car, once again for a red car the paintwork's really consistent in the way it presents. Very minor scratch on our left-hand rear alloy wheel as well, but overall you look at the paintwork coming down the passenger side, and very impressive for a car that's, you know, approaching 4 years old now. The only thing I will point out just before we finish the exterior, there are quite a few minor little stone chips that have been touched up on the bonnet, but overall the exterior presentation is really good. Back around at the front of the car now, we'll have a little bit of a chat about the performance and the economy. As we mentioned earlier, V6, but it's an LPG vehicle, this car. So it will give us 180 kilowatts of power and 320 Newton meters of torque, but deliver 12.1 litres combined per 100 k's. So effectively really cheap to fill, being an LPG car, and good economy as well. At the rear of the SV6 now, have a look at the storage area in the back. As you can see, really ample storage area. We've got our cargo blind there as well, and our tow bar tongue, which we keep locked in the car also. A little storage compartment to our right hand side there with a 12 volt outlet as well. Here we are inside the SV6 sports wagon now, and I've got to say, for a 2013 model, 123,000 k's, the way it presents inside the car is really impressive, as you're going to see over the next few minutes. On our driver's armrest, all of our power window and exterior mirror switches or buttons, and a button up there to lock and unlock our doors. It does have auto headlights, this car as well, will turn themselves on automatically. Menu button on our indicator stalk just feeds us all the information about what the car's doing. And we do have a telescopic steering wheel, so height and reach adjustable. Simply a matter of pushing that lever back into position to lock it away. On our steering wheel, which is leather wrapped, we've got our Bluetooth buttons and then all of our audio controls here, with our cruise control master switches on the left hand side. Moving into the centre screen now, and being an SV6 sports wagon, it surprised me actually that it has got navigation, which is great. As we mentioned earlier, also got the reverse camera with a really clear picture behind us as well. Then we move to the master controls, that's for all of our audio, and then down below that all of our controls for our dual zone climate control air conditioning. A small coin tray there. Also we've got our T-bar here, 6-speed auto. Drive it as a normal auto or flick it over to the left hand side, which enables us to change through the gears manually by the lever. Electric park brake on our right hand side, and then on our left hand side a button to turn the traction control off. It does have reverse park assist, and then a button to turn off our reverse sensors if we require. Cup holders directly behind that, and an ample storage area in the back here with all of our auxiliary and USB inputs there as well. Now we'll scan around the interior of the car now, and once again another good feature, does have partial leather. So partial leather bolsters on the outside, and then a little strip running through the middle of the seats as well. The carpets and the car mats in this car present in really impressive order, and it is also fitted with 6 airbags, this car. So it does have front, side and curtain airbags, hence the reason it does get a 5-star ANCAP safety rating. Last but not least, we'll just go to the service history, and you've got to be really impressed with this, and it's part of the reason the car presents so well. Was a country car down in Geelong, hence probably the reason for those few little stone chips we discussed earlier. But as you can see, the service books are stamped all the way through from brand new. So every service has been carried out spot on at the correct intervals, if not better, and part of the reason the car presents like it does. So I hope this has given you a really good idea of the quality of our 2013 Holden SV6 sports wagon. Just to recap on a few important points: 3.6 litre V6 with dedicated gas. So 180 kilowatts of power, 320 Newton meters of torque, and still delivering 12.1 litres combined per 100 Ks. It's got a lot of features that surprised me a little bit. Satellite navigation, reverse camera, 5-star ANCAP safety rating, 6 airbags, fantastic service books. Give us a ring on 99070 555 and we'll be able to assist further.